The aftermath of the Leh tragedy, the Ladakh Students Association has written a joint memorandum to the Union Home Ministry urging urgent intervention. The letter highlights the September 24th incident in Leh that claimed 4 lives and left many injured, calling it a moment of deep grief and unease for the entire community. Students have appealed for a judicial inquiry under a sitting High Court judge, insisting that transparency and accountability are vital to restore public trust. They have also demanded comprehensive support for bereaved families, dignified government jobs, financial compensation, and full medical coverage for the injured. The memorandum further seeks the lifting of restrictions in Ladakh and the release of detained youths, including environmentalist Dr. Sonam Wangchuk, whose arrest has sparked fresh anger. Another strong appeal is directed at the national media. The students say Ladakhis have been unfairly defamed as agents or toolkit users in unverified reports. They demand a fair investigation, accountability from the media houses, and public apologies for what they call damaging and false portrayals. Despite the anger, the letter stresses Ladakhis remain deeply patriotic and committed to peaceful dialogue. The student body says it now looks to the central government for justice, relief, and confidence-building measures to heal wounds and restore faith in democracy. My colleague Sneha Koshi is joining me on the phone line to get us more details. Well, Sneha, as far as the Ladakh Students Association is concerned, they are now trying to extend an olive branch of sorts towards the government, where in a joint memorandum, they have not only asked for a specific investigation that should be carried out in the most fair manner, but they're also demanding the release of Sonam Wangchuk along with many other youth who were arrested, saying that they have been wrongly framed. What do we know about all their specific demands, and if there is any response from the government's end to this memorandum?
Well, Samya, 2 things. Firstly, we have not heard anything from the government on this memorandum specifically, but this also is the latest in a series of memorandums that have been presented to the central government, particularly the Ministry of Home Affairs, in connection to all the incidents that have developed post the protests in Leh that really turned violent. And this is the 3rd such body, in this case the first students' union, that has gone ahead and actually presented this memorandum. They're seeking a judicial inquiry, very much in lines with how the other 2 previous stakeholders in the Leh peace talks representing the Leh have actually demanded. They also demanded judicial inquiry. The students' union has also demanded for lifting the restrictions and releasing youths that have been detained. And as you mentioned, this also includes Sonam Wangchuk, as well as they have demanded for a detailed investigation and accountability of the media. They've also asked for urgent action to ensure justice, maintain peace, and restore public confidence in the region. These are the latest developments that are coming in from Leh that saw one of its worst protests and arson across Leh, for that matter. Sonam Wangchuk eventually getting arrested under a draconian NSA, for that matter. So we're yet to hear from the center on all of this. Samya?
Absolutely, Sneha. Very interesting where they have mentioned that they have been wrongly portrayed. Ladakhis have been wrongly portrayed as agents or those who are toolkit users. In unverified reports by the media, they are demanding an apology from the media houses as well. But clearly, as far as the portrayal of the youth in Ladakh is concerned, they are not happy with that, saying that they have been unfairly painted as those who are not following the democratic practice of carrying out a peaceful protest.
Samya, this has been a concern, in fact. When it comes to the demand for greater autonomy within Leh, this has been a demand which has been brewing within various quarters inside Leh. There have been at least 2 years talks, backdoor talks, backdoor talks between the MHA as well as different stakeholders of Leh that came together as a united body to have the talks with MHA. Even among the locals in Leh, there's a growing concern around the need for greater autonomy, whether it be inclusion in 6th schedule or the demand for statehood as well. And now the student body, the student union is claiming that those who went on with protests or who are pressing for these demands are being victimized, are being targeted, and are being stereotyped in certain ways. And they have asked for media accountability as well as a detailed inquiry into this case.
Absolutely. Sneha, thank you for getting us all those details. We shall leave it at that for the moment.